Good day, everybody, and thank you very much for joining our presentation on OneRecord by Nextshore. OneRecord is the most important technology developed for the air cargo industry in decades. It will transform all the individual air cargo players using a bizarre conglomeration of 1930s communication technology into a cohesive team that can effectively compete with integrators and other modes of transportation in the worldwide logistics and e-commerce. It will help cut cost, and it will help immediately stop the appalling hemorrhage of cash the industry is experiencing today. So let's get to it. My name is Monty Clark, and I'm president of Nextshore Technologies, and I'll be giving you an overview of the OneRecord by Nextshore and what problems OneRecord actually solves. We'll be talking about the technical and business benefits with a special emphasis on building the air cargo team, saving cash, e-commerce, and the Internet of Things. Then we'll be showing you a demo on how easy it is to actually implement OneRecord. So let's define OneRecord for you. OneRecord is a remarkable IATA vision and specification. It's not a product. It completely defines an end-to-end digital data communication network and a standard message format utilizing the latest modern technology. OneRecord by Nextshore brings the IATA vision to life and puts it to work for you. OneRecord by Nextshore is the official IATA recommended production system. OneRecord will completely disrupt the air cargo and logistics data communications. It is the most important technology developed for the air cargo industry in decades. So let's take a look at a product overview. Again, OneRecord is a secure data communication and standard data format sharing tool. OneRecord creates a single record view of the shipment in a data format, not a message, meaning type 2 formats. The single data record contains all the data historically contained in cargo imp messages and also eliminates the need for paper documents, faxes, telephone calls, and more. Plus, OneRecord also shares shipment data that goes far beyond current messaging capabilities, including event updates and data that is pertinent to each and every individual shipper. This data model is then shared via a standardized and secure application program interface on the Internet. OneRecord server with its powerful API automatically creates this digitally structured data model, which can be instantly transmitted to any need-to-know stakeholder in the shipment chain. The solution fully supports digital twins and ontologies. All shipping data is easily captured from any back-office system and is automatically transformed via the API into the OneRecord format. The data is then instantly transmitted and shared with all other shipment stakeholders on a highly secure, free, Internet-based network. The solution does not utilize any central server as a host for these data transactions. Rather, data is shared by the data owner, who is in full control of data quality and content. Data stays at the source, and the owner determines who may or may not access their data. Each party can share data of the shipment with relevant need-to-know parties, and that's thus establishing the network. Let's take a moment and take a look at some critical strategic industry challenges. Saving cash with an immediate ROI. This is the most critical objective to face the airline industry ever. Building the air cargo team. Integrators are a team. That team is anchored by a common end-to-end data communication system. OneRecord provides the technology that will compete. E-commerce. Explosive growth in 2020 and beyond demands dramatically increased speed, accuracy, and transparency. Internet of Things. Integrating powerful IoT functionality into the air cargo process is impossible without the capabilities of OneRecord. Current air cargo data communication systems are not capable of effectively supporting these critical strategic challenges and will continue to fail. Well, that's what OneRecord is all about. OneRecord is ready to support immediate cash savings, e-commerce, IoT, and the air cargo team today. The status quo is no longer acceptable. These critical challenges demand immediate change, and you must adopt OneRecord in order to realize its unprecedented benefit. So what problems does OneRecord actually solve? Well, let's take a look at the comparison of today's air cargo network versus OneRecord. The lack of a modern data communication system capable of knitting together the various and incompatible back-office systems used by the players in the air cargo industry today is a huge problem. Spending millions of dollars on a back-office system and then using 1930s technology to communicate the resulting data to partners in today's world of the Internet is simply ludicrous. The characteristics of today's bizarre system is paper documents, fax, telex, type B, FTP, web portals, telephone, couriers, overnight, more and more and more and more and more. Also, non-standard data. Non-standard data means one system can't read the other. Peer-to-peer messages that require the sender to rely on each peer to effectively pass on the message. Any failure to do so stops the communication and shipment cold. Mistakes, 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 costing thousands and sometimes hundreds of thousands of dollars. Communication of shipment data using these methods slows the entire shipping process. And even more bizarre, each particular location or station might use various and sundry types of communication all mixed together, so there's absolutely no continuity. OneRecord solves all these problems. This is what the OneRecord network looks like, a very clean internet-based network based around a common data format that's put together from any back-office system through the virtual API and then out to any stakeholder anywhere that you designate. So here are the characteristics of the OneRecord network. Securely share data instantaneously from anywhere to anywhere with no messaging cost. Standard data format containing all the necessary digital data. Invitation only. Data is secured and only available to stakeholders you designate. It's using the free internet versus expensive messaging systems. All digital. No paper, phone, FTP, fax, and any of that. E-commerce payments and IoT capabilities. It resides on the cloud, offering big advantages. A full visibility of message traffic in real time through our exclusive network monitor. There's no need to change back-office systems. The API handles integration. OneRecord merely enhances their capability. OneRecord is very easy to set up and transition. You can establish your network by simply adding your partners, and OneRecord does the rest. No need to change data communications all at once, so you can implement at any speed, and there's no additional hardware or software you need to purchase. This is data, not a message. We use a cluster star network where all data is on JSON-linked data models and instantly available through the pub-sub criteria. So let's take a look at some of the other OneRecord benefits, of which there are many. Airline track and trace from a single source presented in a consistent way. One of our top benefits that will save you huge amounts of time and effort and money. Built for e-commerce. Now, most airlines are currently not capable of effectively handling e-commerce operations to date with those old data communication systems. Integrated with Internet of Things. Powerful IoT functionality is just simply impossible without the capabilities of OneRecord. Speed. The entire business proposition for air cargo is speed, and without it, the entire business model fails. Full transparency and visibility. The number one complaint of air cargo customers is the lack of transparency of my shipment. Where is my shipment? And most of the time, nobody seems to know. OneRecord is applicable to all air cargo stakeholders, airlines, freight forwarders, GSAs, and anybody else involved. There's easy implementation and transition to OneRecord. Very simple to do, and we're going to give you a demo on that here in a few minutes. Security. If it's good enough, we use financial industry security, and if it's good enough to move money, it's certainly good enough to move cargo. Payments, we're fully integrated for payments with top-of-the-line pay cargo. So the list goes on and on of the benefits of savings and dramatically cuts costs. That's the number one thing here. Completely eliminates all traditional messaging costs. That's enough right there to implement OneRecord. So let's take a look at the OneRecord demonstration, and we'll come back here and summarize everything for you in a little while.